All right, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube world. I was inspired by Ryan, who said he didn't know what to do, so he just made a video every single day for 30 days and put it online. And when I asked him, like, what should I do? He said, I don't know. Someone said, just do a brain dump. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a brain dump, and I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't know how to work Loom. I don't know how to turn this reaction thing off. I'm generally retarded. But I make a lot of money somehow, so let's learn how to make some. Let's first learn about dropshipping. Okay, everyone thinks they lump in, or everyone does lump in drop shipping. Actually, hold up. Let me put a pause real quick. A YouTube guy told me that I need to frame this in a way where you stay till the end. So actually, what I am going to do is at the end, I'm going to say, if you are a beginner, what I would do. So I'm going to explain to you drop shipping from China, affiliate ecom, and regular ecom. And then at the end of this, song, I'm going to show you what I would do if I was a beginner. Now, here we go. Dropshipping is not this shady Chinese crap. China. Okay? It is not this shady Chinese stuff. Most US companies, they actually do dropship, not from China. You don't have to own your inventory. But let me just explain to you the dropshipping model that everyone thinks is dropshipping with China. Well, this is a lazy way of doing these things, but I had another Donald Trump thing, but I can't find it. Anyway, the lazy way of doing things, which is the Chinese way, is you have a store. Your store name is, I don't know what I got in front of me, Penguin. I got this little penguin thing in front of me. Your store name is penguin.com. You sell little penguin trinkets. Someone comes in, they order from your store. Your store sends the penguin order to a factory in China. China then says, you know what? We're going to ship the item out to your customer. Now, your customer is not going to get the proper tracking number. It's going to say, 22 days or whatever it is. It sometimes doesn't even have tracking up until the day they get it. Your customer's upset. They use the Amazon. And then on top of all that, when your customer finally gets it 20 to 30 days later, they're like, this is the wrong product. And then you have to deal with, returns and everything like that. So here's that little flow through. Now, there's companies in the United States, there's tons of them that have warehouses full of trinkets, full of whatever you could find in China. They bring that stuff over to the United States, and theirs is drop shipping from there. So let's just do this same model again here. You buy a penguin from my penguin store. It goes to an warehouse in the United States. The order goes there. The United States 3PL packs up that penguin and ships it off to the customer. You now know that your customer is getting a penguin. You also know that your customer is getting it in a timely manner because they're going to have tracking. So lots of companies do dropship. They just do it from the United States. And this enables you to not have to order 10,000 penguins or 100,000 penguins or 100 penguins, whatever. You don't have to own the inventory. All you have to do is have a website and drive people to that store. But then you also need to, which is why I do not recommend everyone. Let me backtrack here. Everyone is obviously like, you know what? That's much better. I can just do my own dropshipping store and dropship these penguins or whatever items that I want from the United States. Now, you could, but you have to know how to do a million other things. I got this drop down from ChatGPT. We'll go over it real quick. Wow, I can't even see it because I'm blind as a motherfucking bat. Can I curse? I don't know. But anyway, if you are going to dropship, even from the United States, where you're guaranteed or pretty much guaranteed that your customer is going to get the right stuff, it's going to come in a timely manner, you're not going to have to deal with a bunch of stuff. You're still going to need to figure out what you want to sell. So you got to do product research. You got to figure out what you want to sell. Then you got to find a 3PL warehouse in the United States that's going to dropship it for you. You got to negotiate the prices of stuff. Then you have to learn how to build your store. You got to learn how to Shopify or ClickFunnels or anything like that. You have to build a store. I've consulted so many people where they are geniuses at their craft, but then they build a store and there's no call to action button, or there's just one and not 5. There's no bundles. There's nothing. These things that you learn over time, over my 12-year experience, you just can't pick up. So the conversion rate is going to be terrible. the AOV is going to be terrible, everything's going to be terrible. But so you have to learn that, right? And then you have to build a good store. Then you have to do credit card processing. Anyone who has done anything online has dealt with crappy credit card processing. Stripe, PayPal, all those companies are awful. They're great because you could immediately start processing. But if you scale too hard, too quickly, if you get too many orders in, they stop you and they take your money and they say, prove to us what you're doing is correct. And you have to jump through every single hoop imaginable to prove to them that what you're doing is correct. Also, if you get chargebacks, which chargebacks are prevalent, no matter if you're doing the best thing in the world or the worst thing in the world, you get chargebacks. If you get those on a new Stripe or PayPal or anything like that, Stripe seizes your money. They take it and they hold it and make you provide documentation. Sometimes you have to wait, 6 months to get your money back. Most people can't afford that. And then also if you were to get a regular credit card processing, like a regular mid, they call it, you have to do tons of paperwork. It's very difficult. It's very time consuming. That's why things like Stripe are, a blessing and a curse, because they're very easy to set up. But if you do one small thing wrong, they take your money, they hold it, they make you do it. Then you have to find that 3PL. You have to find that company that's going to have all these penguins. I don't even know why I'm using penguin as an example. That's freaking weird. But I do have a penguin on my desk. It's like this little statue thing. Anyway, you have to find a warehouse in the United States that will drop ship your penguins and put your branding on it. Then you have to learn copywriting, and you have to learn creative. You have to learn branding. You have to learn how to put your ads on Facebook and Google and whatever else. You have to learn all this stuff. Then you also have to, the worst part, this is the bane of my existence. I absolutely hate it because I hate humans. Obviously I like penguins, but I don't like humans, and humans bitch about everything. So you have to do customer service. You have to do SMS, you have to do email, you have to do all these things to set up your own dropshipping store. So you have to become a master at all of these things in order to be successful with dropshipping from the United States or from China. You have to become a master at all of these things. What you can do, what I recommend, is you do affiliate ecom. Now, everyone's like, I don't know what that is. Everyone kind of confuses everything, but let me just give you an example of what affiliate ecom is. There are networks that, like DFO, Verve, they're the same company. Ads Branded is the best one, by the way. And GiddyUp, and all sorts of different companies out there that have done the work for you. They have the store, they have the customer service, they have everything. Let me just show you an example here. So here is an example. These shoes sell hundreds of thousands of dollars every single day. This exact shoe. I know it sounds absolutely retarded, but I can confirm with you, based off my own experience, these do 6 figures a day. Now, what you could do is you could do all the product research. You can make this page. You can copy, somewhat of this page. You could do everything yourself. You still have to deal with credit card processing. You still have to deal with email and SMS setup. You still have to deal with the inventory management, or at least the dropshipping management. You have to do so much stuff in order to be successful. Or you can go to a network like Ads Branded. This is an Ads Branded page. And you could say, hey, I want to sell these shoes. Or, hey, I want to sell this smart ring. Or, hey, I want to sell this light therapy mask. Or, hey, I want to sell this heated vest. Okay? All of these things you can sell. And what happens is, if you put an ad on Facebook or Google, or you throw an ad out to your friends, or whatever it may be, and someone buys this item, right, you are going to get paid. If someone clicks select your size and they buy the item, you get paid. You don't have to, and you get paid immediately. You don't have to worry about email or customer service or SMS or credit cards or chargebacks or anything at all. All you have to do is know that when a customer pays, you get paid. So on average, like most affiliate offers, you get paid like the amount here. So let's say no matter what, if they buy 1, 2, or 3, you're getting paid $60. I don't know what the exact payout is on this specific offer, but you get paid $60. So let's make it super easy. If you make a Facebook ad and you spend $40 and someone buys this item, you get paid $60. That means every time someone buys it from your ad, you're getting $20. Now, I did say I would say what I would do if I was new. I would 100% start with ecom affiliate. I would just find all these type of offers, right? Here's this glowing skin mask. You could make so much UGC content with this mask and put out so many ads for TikTok or Facebook or Google or anything like that. It's rather simple. The hard part, which we've already negated, the hard part is coming up with the store, finding the product, getting the credit card processing, doing the customer service, all of that stuff. That is one of the hard bits. The other hard bit is Facebook or Google or TikTok. Running the ads are difficult, especially Facebook. Facebook is let me say something. The only thing consistent about Facebook is its inconsistency. It's so difficult to master, and as soon as you do master it, Facebook decides to throw in some change to their algo, or some new product like SC instead of VidCap, or all these things that make it very difficult to master Facebook. You really have to be inside Facebook every single day to know what's going on. That's why I've never come up with a course on Facebook marketing, because unless you're in it every single day, it changes, and you can't guarantee success. You can't even marginally 10% guarantee success unless someone is in there every single day. So I think making a Facebook, campaigns are very difficult. What I do think is a good idea, I'm just spitballing this off the top of my head, is if you can make content, you can make UGC, user-generated content, you get these masks, you make great ads, and then send them to people who are good at Facebook or Google or anything like that. That's actually, like an inverse from TikTok Shop. But now I'm going completely off a tangent, and let me go back to what I would actually do if I were new affiliate. So I wouldn't make my own dropshipping page. I would get a offer like this from a network, and then I would learn Google search, because Google search is super easy to master. It never changes. Now, you're not going to make, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a day on Google search on one product. You can on, multiple, if you do like 20, 30, 40 products and you really master it, and it's very difficult to do that. But if you just want to make $100 to $200 a day, let me make things kind of interesting so I can scroll through here so you can see what kind of stuff. Ooh, the health ring. Yeah, see, this is a great landing page. You're not going to be able to come up with this landing page on your own. And if you copy them, they're just going to slap you down with a DMCA. So let me just show you what a Google search campaign looks like. And it's so easy. You just make your own page. So let's see, fitness rings. Oh, hold on. I'm sure we could edit this out. I'm not even going to bother editing it out. My YouTube videos are going to be just trash, quickly done, because I'm not making money off this, and I'm not going to bother my team with it. But, okay, perfect. Here is fitness ring, right? So your goal is to get someone to buy this fitness ring. So you do a Google review page. These are pages we make. They're very simple to make. I can show you how to make them one day. So Google review page. Someone is searching for fitness rings. They go on Google. They see the top fitness rings. They're like, oh, crap, let me just check these out, right? So the top one is always the affiliate one. We're going to get paid the most. The bottom ones are Amazon links. So Amazon will pay you affiliate commission when you buy either the ring or you buy anything. They cookie you, and you have 24 hours to do it. And if you don't understand what that means, Google it. I'm not going to go into it, but you get paid by Amazon. So someone reads this and they're like, fantastic. The number one consumer smart ring is this one. I need to buy it. I need to buy it right now. If I don't buy it right now, I'm going to be unhealthy and I'm going to be fat and no one's going to want me and my girlfriend's going to leave me and everything else. So they visit the site. They're like, shit, I want to know how my sleep is. I want everything goes. Oh my God, this is going to be the best ring I've ever had in my entire life. They order it and you get paid $60 or whatever it is. Let's see what it is. Yeah, so you'll probably get paid $60 regardless of if they order 3, 2, or 1. You get paid $60. So Google search is very easy to set up. You just have to make these pages, these review pages, and bid on keywords. There's no creative style. It's just bidding on keywords. It's a very simple process. that doesn't take a long time, and Facebook and Google and all that stuff, or sorry, Facebook and YouTube advertising take a long time, take a lot of practice, take a lot of money. There's a lot of trial and error. So if it were me, I would instantly go with a ecom affiliate offer like this ring or like this therapy mask, or what else do we got? We got a whole bunch of stuff. And I would learn Google search. Now, I guess that's it. That is my brain dump. I have nothing else to say or do or show you, but this kind of should get your idea of what the difference is between dropshipping, evil from China, evil from China dropshipping that nobody really likes because it doesn't really work out that well, dropshipping from the United States, building your own brand and or company around that, or just letting all the heavy lifting be done by a company like Ads for Dough, or wait, actually Ads for Dough doesn't do ecom anymore. Ads Branded, Verve, Giddy Up, companies like that. Let them do all the heavy lifting. Let them take care of everything. All your goal, all your job is to get someone to buy. You don't have to do anything else. Your whole goal is to get someone to put their credit card into this page that you didn't create. So that's what I would definitely do. And then I would, of course, do it on Google search and not any of the other platforms, because Google search is so much easier than everything else. And again, you're really not going to make a ton of money. Google search, guarantee if you get good, which doesn't take a long time, you're going to make $100 to $1,000 a day every single day, which, for a lot of people is a ton of money, an absolute ton of money. So that's my kind of brain dump on all this, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I don't even know how to turn the video off. There we go. Look at that. Oh, actually, no. Wrong button. All right. Bye.